Alright, so I've been getting a lot of comments recently. People wanting to see my whole crazy slots build and like my win Cicero the clown build. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain everything that makes this character this character. So I guess I'll start with the stats. So I have 30 agility. That pretty much lets me get like the agility legendaries and agility reds that you can't usually get without having agility in the first place. And yeah, or how you just go in a good amount of agility whenever you're making a build. Just for those like reds and legendaries are really worth it. This also helped me get arrow gliding, which is a Gale Breath skill that you see me use a lot. It's this one right here. Yeah. So anybody who ever wants that skill, you gotta go a little bit of agility and a little bit of luck should get you it. For intelligence, the reason it's 25 is actually so I could get overflowing dam, which is this blue effect right here. And basically what that does is at full ether, it allows you to do more damage. So it's just constantly just free damage when you have full ether. And sadly, the skill you actually need 40 intelligence now instead of 25. So anybody still has it at 25, it's just one of the original people who did that. But yeah, it's a really good skill. And honestly, in still all my builds today, I still go 40 intelligence just for overflowing dam, because I think it's a great move, and the other intelligence skills are actually really good as well. So I don't really think it's a bad choice going 40 intelligence, but yeah, it's completely up to you. Next is charisma. I have charisma for charismatic cast and tough love. Tough love basically just allows you to do more damage on people that you've charmed, and that's really the main things. And obviously I have 65 heavy and 100 medium, and that's simply because I have crazy slots. So as you can see here, I rolled a greatsword. You can see that I do 59.2 damage with a greatsword just because of how high the weapon scaling is, and I only have 65. And that obviously does more than, let's say, like my divine sword spin. And honestly, I really like that I have this. Like, I've spun heavy weapons a ton of times during fights, and I'm glad that I can just use it instead of using my medium at all times. It really changes up the dynamic of things, and lets me like switch up combos and whatnot. But yeah, it's nice that 4 out of 6 of my weapons are really usable. Yeah, it really helps during fights with crazy slots. Definitely helps. And I only have 75 Gale Breath because obviously I put the rest into heavy. I really should have got heavy Gale Breath probably to 80, but yeah, things happen. And that's about it for my stats. As for my skills, I only use these 4 skills simply because that's all I really need. I think that I might have added Heavenly Wind to this build, but yeah, things happen. But honestly, I think right now with 4 abilities, I think it's where it's really well placed. I think I'm doing well with just the 4 abilities in general, so yeah, just keep it at 4. But the reason I have 4 is because I like to roll 2, just so I can get more cards and chance. And one of the cards you're going to see later, one of my main damaging cards, was actually from a roll 2. So that really helped my build a lot. But yeah, so I got Astral Wind, help me with my pelvis proc usually. It's a quick move, I like it. I like using it after I use Gale Lunge, etc. I have Gale Lunge to catch people and just to like switch up during my combos, because you can really just like Gale Lunge, come out, come back in. It's really good. Yeah, you guys have seen how I use Gale Lunge. And then Gale Punch. Gale Punch is a great move to put a Wayward on it, because the hitbox is a little wonky, so it really does help. And then I'd say Wind Gun, I like to use during like different like combinations. Really just depends. Wind Gun's a situational move for me, but yeah, it's really good damage. It's nice, it's quick, it's easy, simple. And yeah, I guess let's get into the talents now. The main talents that I use are like observation, risky moves, and I have a few legendaries such as let's see, A World Without Song and Dazing Finisher. Honestly, you can pause to see what those do, but But yeah, those are definitely my main legendaries that I suggest getting. Risky moves, very important. And of course, in the Legion Shock Trooper, KO Dash, and I think Air Pressure. Yeah, KO Dash and Air Pressure, super important moves. I think you've seen me use those in fights like almost every time I'm fighting. Definitely important. I highly suggest those two moves. And as for equipment, you guys can see that I always run the Celestial Black Adventurer's Coat, 26 HP. It's just one of the highest rolls I've seen on it. I really only wear my equipment for drip. I don't care about anything else. Like the HP on my gear is actually pretty good for what it is, but looks always come first for me. So yeah, I run the Celestial Black Adventurer's Coat, Ruby Drop Earrings for HP, Celestial Demon Mask 44 HP because of smelting. Shadow Shirofune, she really helped me with that one. The hat 15 HP and 20 sanity, 60 Reservoir, 19 HP on the boots, and the Congo's Collection, of course. Oh shit. Oh yeah, let's just move small. But yeah, so basically I can show you here that the Gale Dash, the dashing, the Congo's Clutch comes into clutch right here actually. Choices like that when you really have to go, Congo's Clutch can really keep you on the move. That's what I like about it. And honestly, all my gear is really just for looks. Decent amount of HP on most of it, but not the best. But this character still has, I think like 488 HP. Still really good for what it is. And honestly, I highly suggest Wind. I don't see like too many Wind users out there, but you know, I see it's coming out more and more. More people are starting to use it, but I definitely suggest using Wind. And yeah, that's really about it. That's what really makes my build my build. The rest is really just how I play. And yeah, if you want to know more, just DM me on Discord or anything like that, and I can answer your questions.